Welcome back, everybody. A proud moment for Trinidad and Tobago as we have members of the Special Olympics team here with us on the Now Morning Show. But before we go to the champions themselves, we want to talk to Mr. David Benjamin, who is the head of that delegation, and Mr. Lester Wharton, who is the head coach. Good morning, gentlemen, and welcome.
Hey, good morning. Thank you for having us.
Proud moment for Trinidad and Tobago, first of all, David.
Indeed, indeed.
How was it there?
Well, it was a tough trip, right? I think that that the athletes that represented Trinidad and Tobago did exceedingly well, right? Just for your information, we won 57 medals, right? That is the biggest medal haul that we've ever had in Special Olympics. Quick breakdown of those medals would be 19 gold medals, 15 silver medals, 23 bronze. Special Olympics also celebrates all the way to 8th place. So we would have had 11 fourth place finishes, 1 5th place finish, 3 6th place finishes, and 1 7th place finish. So that would have been a total of all the medals as well as ribbons that Special Olympics Trinidad and Tobago would have won at Abu Dhabi.
And we have Lester Wharton, who is the head coach. You must be proud with the achievements.
Yes, I am. To be more precise, I am the head coach for athletics.
For athletics.
So I'm responsible for Donald.
What was that like working with Donald and seeing some sort of success?
Yes, well, Donald performed according to expectation in the jump and in the 400, which he participated in. He had a little difficulty. That morning was very chilly and a strong wind blowing across the track. And from his experience, what he related to me is that when he was on a little after the 200 meters, he got a chill, and that caused him to fall below par.
But still commendable performance.
Yes.
Definitely.
I've no thing on his performance. He really did put out, but in preparation, you will be feeling great. But then the day in question is a different,
I mean, the amount of nerves that somebody would have for something like that.
Yes.
You're going there to represent your country.
Definitely.
Yes.
Over 200 countries.
Over 200 countries.
200 countries will participate in the games, and these are actually the best of the best, right? In all of the different disciplines. So for our athletes to come away with these medals and awards is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah. And you headed that delegation, so it must have been a real great feeling coming back to Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, definitely. There's a real sense of pride, and this really for us is just one of the aspects of what we're doing in Special Olympics. Having medals and ribbons is great, but it's only 44 persons would have represented the country. 29 athletes of over 1,500 athletes that we have in the country right now, and a potential of approximately 6,000 to 7,000 persons with intellectual disabilities who can also participate in Special Olympics.
And the thing is, Trinidad and Tobago only competed in 5 events.
Yes.
What do you think we need as a country in order to have more people in different events as well?
Well, funding. Funding is a big one, because we had to make a strategic decision as to which sporting disciplines we would have participated in these World Games. Usually we'll carry a football team, 7-a-side football team, as opposed to 11-a-side, because more numbers, more funding, right? We also cut our volleyball team, which is usually a staple, and we weren't able to take all of those disciplines that we would usually participate in. So Abu Dhabi, very far distance, the cost of getting us there was really phenomenal, and we really have to thank our sponsors. The Ministry of Sport and Youth Affairs stepped up in a big way to assist us. Digicel, our main sponsors, really came forward, as well as the NLCB assisted us phenomenally to get there. If it wasn't for those sponsors, we would not have been able to represent the country.
And I'm sure the sponsors are very happy and proud of the accomplishments of this team. And I want to go over a little bit now to the champions, the athletes, those who represented Trinidad and Tobago, made us proud on the world stage, and they are here with us. We have Mr. Donald Doyle, we have Micheline Hussein and Kelly Simmons, and also the translator Cheryl Dikoto. Thank you all very much for joining us this morning. I want to start with the gentleman, Donald, to tell us a little bit about his experience at the Special Olympics. But before he responds, I must let people know that he is deaf, and also Micheline Hussein, she's also deaf, and Kelly Simmons is Down syndrome. So just for the audience to know what is happening. So I would hold the mic, and Cheryl would tell us what they're saying. What was the experience like for you?
It was very interesting. This was the first time I attended. It was very windy, especially on my race, my 400. The wind was moving me, but he tried his best, and it doesn't matter. He would improve, and he's very proud of himself for representing Trinidad.
And Trinidad and Tobago is definitely proud of you. And Micheline.
This is my first time, represented on the international stage. Different countries, seen so many at one time. I play bocce. First, I was a little nervous and afraid. It was very cold, but I was motivated and excited. I enjoyed playing. For myself, I motivate myself, and the first time with Special Olympics International, and it was very interesting.
Very good, and congratulations to you. Kelly, how was it for you?
It was nice experience. It's my first time on the trip, and also we went to different places, like a trip to all kind of areas, and we went to hotel, 3 different hotels, stay overnight, and then we went to Marriott Hotel in Frankfurt, and I enjoyed it too. They're like buffet, each and different foods in hotels. We had to pick different dishes from the restaurant.
So you had a lot of fun while you were there?
Yes.
And you enjoyed the food?
Oh, yes.
And
the competition.
And the competition.
Yes.
What was it like training for you?
The training was nice. I am horseback.
Horseback riding, equestrian.
Yeah.
And what medals did you get?
I came 4th 3 times from the games.
And how do you feel about that?
I feel good, yes.
Happy? Where do you want to see yourself go from here? So you competed here. Do you want to compete next year?
Yeah, I want to compete this. I completed the first year, and now the second year, I want to go to Germany.
You want to go to Germany too?
Yes, the second year.
So
it's 4 days a week.
4 days?
That's why we have to prepare from now.
So you're telling the head of the delegation that you're ready to go to Germany?
Yes.
Actually, our next World Games is in Germany, in Berlin, right? And we also have our Winter Games. We participate in Winter Games as well. We do indoor floor hockey in Sweden.
Yeah, so that is something to look forward to. And Kelly already seems excited to go. But I want to get Donald and Micheline back in on the conversation.
Right.
To find out about their plans for the future. Donald?
Okay, he may be one of the persons, he would like to be one of the persons picked for the Sweden Games in 2021 in floor hockey.
Floor hockey.
In floor hockey.
Why floor hockey?
He's interested, and he represented Trinidad and Tobago at the last games.
Okay, and Micheline, where do you see yourself in the future? How do you see yourself progressing?
In the future, she hope again to represent Trinidad and Tobago in bocce, because it's a game that she enjoys.
Well, I want to wish you all the very best moving forward. And I see you all have the medals, so the stage is yours for you to show off to Trinidad and Tobago some of the medals that you won. So once again, we want to say a special congratulations to these athletes for representing Trinidad and Tobago, making us proud at the Special Olympics. Mr. Donald Doyle, Micheline Hussein, and Kelly Simmons. Special congratulations to all of you. And during this week, we here will have much more of the athletes coming on, sharing their success, sharing their stories, as we look to promote Trinidad and Tobago and giving a voice to those who may not have a voice. We are TTT Promoting Local. We take a break and come back with more. Stay with us.